Chayanathallir Sevine Sudumalar Vivehe Arunachala, Vavendrahamkul Varval and Drain, Varvidan Lunachala, Mittid Katama, Mittida the Nayir, Mittida Alburi Arunachala, Namoramana. So in this video originally I thought of talking about Pratyangira Devi, reading about her slokas and some of her mantras, but somehow I didn't get the inner command, at least for now, to proceed with that. So I used this very short time to speak about Devi Upasana. So if we see, Devi Upasana is a ocean. We have Dasamaha Vidyas, we have Sabda Matrukas, we have some of the Devis found in the Buddhist tradition. Some of the forms are Ugra forms, some of them are Shanta forms. So a lot of Dakshinachara, Vamachara. Nowadays there is a middle path including both. So it's a ocean. So what my experience is, people tend to immediately go into elaborate puja like mantra, yantra, and then prana pradishta, mala mantra, mula mantra, all that people want to jump immediately, and that too they don't want to stay with the one Devi. For example, if they choose Varahi, for 1 week they will repeat Varahi mantra, and then they will go to Chandi mantra, and then they will go to Pratyangira mantra, and then some other day they will take Tara mantra. So now I won't say this is wrong, but at least with one form we have to stay committed, and first of all invoke the deity by name and form. I mean meditating the name and repeating the meditating on the form and repeating the name. So that is what the first step is in any sadhana. So that is how we establish a contact with the deity. So only with that contact we can further proceed with an elaborate puja. So but people are not willing to have that dedicated time to first slowly go by chanting the name and form, and then finding a suitable teacher to get the mantra. Of course nowadays finding a realized teacher is very tough, but at least a teacher to get the mula mantra and repeat it, or to get the mala beads and repeat it. So that is what is recommended, but the people immediately jump into and also they switch between one Devi form to another. So what my experience is, we have to stay committed and we have to see the deity in the dream. For example, Varahi and all, there is a form Swapna Varahi. So Swapna Varahi is nothing but in a subtle dream Varahi is coming, right? So and that will come only after persistent japa and repeating the name. That form of that degree of commitment we should have, so that we get the bhava of the deity. So these things cannot be explained. Once we go into, sometimes it is not even required to go into yantra, prana pradishta, and then chanting the mula mantra and mala mantra. Just a name, Jai Pratyangira, Jai Jai Pratyangira, Om Varahi Namaha, Om Mahakali Namaha, Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundaye Viche. So these are all enough. These mantras will reveal all the power behind that repetition. But people should have the commitment and stay with that particular form, so that they get the essence. Whatever may be the form, the essence is the same, but at least with one route we have to stay committed. For example, if I am going by train, I have to go by train, or if I am going by road, I have to go by road, or if I am going by air, I have to go to the airport and stick to that schedule. If I keep changing, I will be where I was, right? So that is the point I am trying to make. And especially with Pratyangira and all, we have to, it's like handling a nuclear weapon, and we should be very careful. Even though in this Kali Yuga, I agree that these things have been opened up by the grace of the Almighty in the consciousness. It is there in the cosmic consciousness. There are new temples coming, but at the same time we should have that responsibility to approach the deity in the proper way. So for beginners on any form of Lalita Parameshwari, may it be Varahi, may it be Pratyangira, may it be Chandi, may it be Bagalamukhi, may it be Mahakali, may it be Tara Devi, whatever it is the form, may it be Chinnamasta, stay committed, try repeating the name and see if it suits your inner essence, your inner tattva. So if it suits, continue. And once you establish a contact by repeating the names and forms for numerous times, then you can go into the detailed worship under the guidance of a particular teacher. So that will give you all good. So with this I am closing this short video. So some other day if I get the command, I may read out the slokas of pratyangira, but I will think twice thrice before doing so, because I myself, I have very small degree of contact with the mother through the tin factory Bangalore temple, like where they used to perform the homa every new moon day. So that is the basis for my contact. And but it is not so with Varahi. That's why I shared earlier, because I used to visit Akhilandeshwari temple in Thiruvanekkaval from my childhood days. I mean from my teenhood days, I would say. So I was regularly visiting. I have established a contact unknowingly, that Akhilandeshwari is Varahi form, but I didn't know that, but I established a contact. So then it was easy for me to like further develop that and feel her essence. So that is the commitment like we should have with every deity. I won't say like I am committed that much and I am sincere that much, but at the same time at least I had a basis so that I can give that video. So let me see if in the coming days, if that inner command comes, if I feel I have the enough contact with Pratyangira Amma, I may come out with that sloga chanting. But for now, let us all pray whatever with the easy name like Jai Pratyangira, Jai Jai Pratyangira, Om Dum Durga Mahin Durgaye Namaha, or Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche, or even not even that, it's a Navakshari mantra. So it's a simple names we can try with, establish a contact, and that will have the basis that will lead us through and even it may lead up to final salvation as well. For some people it has been. Or simpler method is to chant Lalita Sahasranama. It has all the names, so all the forms are covered. So Lalita Parameshwari we are addressing. And before I am closing, I want to tell one more thing. Don't feel that one devi as subordinate to other. In our Advaita Sampradaya that is not the case. All forms of mother are equal. It's just the way of expressing the same truth. Some dimensions are expressed in some forms. So that is the underlying reality, right? So like Maha Chadusashti Kodi Yogini Ganasevita, all the 64 lakhs forms of Devi, we have to assume as Lalita Parameshwari only. We have to assume as Brahma Shakti only, Parashakti only. So that is the right bhava. So wherever you go, whichever temple you visit or whatever names and forms you repeat, you have to have the bhava that it is Parashakti herself in that particular form. Labame Gapara, Labame Nutru, Labame Nutru Nerunachala, Varabadi Solele Vandan Padila, Varandiram Televi Arunachala, Vavendrahamukul Valvul and Rain, Valvin Denal Arunachala, Aruna in Denan, Rutkandil Patin, Unarulali Tapumur Nachala.